CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A Spurs team walking to the locker room earlier, determined to have a...
Hey, Kevin.
It's a terrific story. David, thank you. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the three. And for San Antonio, Aldridge out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in at the two. Now here's Morant. Brooks outside to the middle. Out to Morant. 6 to shoot. Floats one. There's Winslow. Memphis the rebound. Brooks outside. From outside off the mark. And Murray's got the ball here for San Antonio. There's the triple. Connects from three-point range. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Morant against Murray. And the rejection by Jackson. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Here's Jackson. Brooks outside. Morant against Aldridge. With some arc, and Morant will lay it in.
Just to make him a little more unstoppable, Morant's developed a deadly teardrop.
And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
Give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom. It's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, a champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
Now here's Murray. Tries again. Aldridge kicks to Murray. Outside DeRozan. No good on the triple. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Releases from 15. Jackson finds Morant. And here is Brooks. Back to Morant. From deep. The second chance effort. Here's Jackson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Now here's Murray. Here's Forbes. Drills it from outside.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
It's deflected. Valanciunas passes to Winslow. Back to Valanciunas. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Valanciunas has got his second bucket of the game to go. Right side Aldridge. Pass to Lyles. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Murray. Brooks with no one around. Here's Jackson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Spurs making a switch here. Gay's checked in. Some changes for Memphis. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Here's Forbes. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
and he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Jones from outside. No good that time. And the Spurs going the other way now. Murray, the pass to DeRozan. DeRozan on the wing. "11 feet away. It's Clark with the rebound. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 3. Clark finds Jones. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Gay. Outside DeRozan. Up again, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the replay center out in Secaucus delivering the...
A good, close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Spurs out in front, up 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
They're just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Jones. Clark is out there with Anderson. And it's Melton in at shooting guard. To the paint. Anderson against Gay. Here's Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings, a selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Spurs leading by 3. Murray left side. The pass to Aldridge. Clark for 3. Rebound San Antonio.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
White dishes to DeRozan. White the pass to DeRozan. Lets it go from 11. It's Clark with the rebound.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
Mills, he's checked in for the Spurs. Passes it to Melton. Memphis moving it around. Here's Jones. Here's Clark. And again, Memphis no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And White kicks to DeRozan. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Grizzlies trail by 3. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. It's stolen by DeRozan. White looking around. Over to the wing. Outside DeRozan. On the wing, DeRozan. From the right block, the shot is good. DeRozan's got his second basket.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Now, here's Clark. Jones with it. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Gay dishes to Mills. Pass to DeRozan. White wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Clark outside. Kicks it to Anderson. Over Gay. Anderson's shot is off. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Mills. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mills has got his first bucket of the night. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, There's three guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from three and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys, I think, that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Jones, no luck. Spurs leading by 9. Here's White. Tips it up, and it's DeRozan with the extra effort. DeRozan's got 6.
Nice hustle there. You can count on DeRozan for this. He works so tirelessly as a scorer.
Clark kicks to Anderson. 26 seconds left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Clark, count the basket. Clark's got 6 here in this quarter.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Here's Mills. The rebound by Anderson. And here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Lobbed up there for Anderson. And stolen by Aldridge. And so it's San Antonio in control.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. We're watching a pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They didn't get more than a one-possession lead in the period. 3 points. And
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Spurs leading by 9. We've got Jakob Poeltl. Rudy Gay is out there with Mills, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half. Offensive rebound. Poeltl kicks to Mills. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 7.
And when Pearl sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Clark with a wide open look. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Allen passes to Valanciunas. Brooks for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Gay's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's out of bounds. Last touched by Allen. Murray's checked in for Patty Mills. Murray outside. Over Morant. And that one goes long.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Clark dishes to Allen. Back to Clark. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Walker. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. He kicks it to Morant. Back to Valanciunas. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Gay. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Walker's running over Brooks. Poeltl dishes to Walker. Murray outside. 6 to shoot. Walker the pass to Poeltl. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Morant outside. Brooks kicks to Morant. That one good for 2.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Ja.
Here's Valanciunas. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Gay scanning before. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And look at Pirtle effortlessly dropping the hammer on the D.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's Morant with the drive. Clark outside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. San Antonio's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. .141 left in the third. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Clark's got 9.
Man, if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
Morant against Murray. San Antonio again missing.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
Stolen by Gay. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Murray with the ball. There's the feed to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And Valanciunas kicks to Allen. Valanciunas. And staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebounder. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
Forbes can't get it to go.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Clark against Gay. Morant outside. No good from outside. Here is Forbes. Pirtle dishes to Murray. It's stolen by Valanciunas. It'll count. No good on that one. And so it's San Antonio ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Anderson and Jackson inside. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And it's Morant missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Mills looking it over. Inside, Medu. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Medu's got his first 2 points. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
White finds Mills. Now DeRozan. Covered by Winslow. Clock at 4. Mills passes to White. Here's Medu. Shoots over Winslow. Medu can't hit. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Morant outside. Back to Jackson, down low. Morant with it, now guarded by DeRozan. The numbers in their favor. Here's White. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. And the Spurs lead by 11.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Brooks up on top. DeRozan defending. Brooks misses.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Morant against DeRozan. Inside, it's tipped. Aldridge, the pass to DeRozan. And he banks in the layup. DeRozan's got the lead up to 13 now for the Spurs.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Morant outside. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. White the pass to Medu. 11 feet away. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks for three. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now DeRozan. The dish to Mills. Aldridge kicks to White. He tries for 3. And it's DeRozan missing. The Grizzlies trail by 13. There's Jackson with the 3. Here's Morant. It's good. 6 points for John Morant.
Yeah, wiry, strong, and courageous. Morant's willing to slam it up in there if you give him a lane.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Mills finds DeRozan. Pass to Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Or just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Lyles check in for Medu. Bellinelli comes in for Derek White. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Patty Mills. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jackson. Clark comes in for Anderson. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And it's Memphis on the break. Clark for 3. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. He dishes it to Jones. Jacks up a 3. Traps in the tray.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range, and there's no hand in his face.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Aldridge. And right through it goes. And the Spurs lead by 8.
That mid-range, Jay, just no problem for a big man like LaMarcus Aldridge. Really, he has patented that jump shot.
Jones finds Clark from deep three-point range. Another shot. Here's Valanciunas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Oh, man, I love watching Valanciunas score the ball. He makes it look so easy, and he makes the defense feel uneasy out there.
Here's DeRozan. Off the inbound, no good. Here's Melton. And the miss.
And Bellinelli is no slouch on D. An excellent.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it. almighty miss. And with tip-off coming.
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Here's Morant. In the corner, Winslow with it. 4 on the clock. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Floats it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Ingram passes to Favors. The Grizzlies pull it in. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Jackson's got the ball. Brooks kicks to Winslow. Out to Brooks. The 19-foot shot. It's not going to go for him. And New Orleans will come the other way. Williamson looking it over. Poked loose. Stolen by Brooks. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. The shot's good.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
To the paint. Outside, Ball. It's Ingram on the wing. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Bones, one of the things you're seeing from Ingram is his improved strength, something he's worked on now for a while.
Yeah, B.I. has talked about eating 6 meals a day back in college and still coming into the league at 190 pounds. But eventually, that metabolism is going to slow down, and if you keep putting in that kind of work, the incremental improvements are going to speed up. We've been seeing that from Brandon Ingram.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. To the middle. Here's Favors. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Yeah, blending that power with quickness. Favors provides his team with some solid interior scoring.
The putback and the second chance effort by Jackson.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Favors dishes to Ingram. Back to Favors. Tipped away. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Favors in the post. Guarded by Valanciunas. And Favors gets it to go in on the assist by Ball.
And this is where Lonzo Ball gets you excited. As a teammate, he's going to get you the ball.
Left side Jackson. On the wing, Winslow. Morant kicks to Winslow. Memphis moving that ball around. And it's Morant missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Ingram to the inside. Ball with it. Guarded by Morant. Back to Ingram. And it's Ball in the corner. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Ingram wide open and off the front iron, and in it goes.
Ingram has the skill to do that. A nice job setting up and receiving the pass.
Winslow finds Jackson. Out to Morant. Inside. Valanciunas, good.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
Williamson, the pass to Holiday. And it's ball in the corner. Pass to Williamson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Zion plays with such force down low. He fights right through. He'll be at the free throw line.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. The Pelicans also changing it up. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. And that one's good, Williamson.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Clark, left side. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And so it's New Orleans with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Then there's Hayes, and it's Melly in at the 4. Jones, no one around him. The three-pointer, no good. New Orleans leading by 6. Left side, Redick. To the middle. Here's Melly. And it's Melton with the rebound. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. To the wing on the left. Anderson passes to Clark. It's blocked. Holiday against Jones. Down low. Stolen by Anderson. At the top of the key, Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Holiday, the pass to Redick. And Hayes throws it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that Sideshow Bob necklace with 1,000 stones and his nickname, Sideshow Jax.
Well, I love the nickname, but I love the potential of what it is that Jackson Hayes can bring to a ball club that needs to...
Oh!
Wait. Yeah, Redick more than happy to get off the ball that time and spot the open man.
Jones from outside. Kept alive.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Passes it to Hart. Holiday trying to free himself up. Hart, that's good. Hart's got his first points of the night.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Here's Jones. Makes it off the glass.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Hayes the pass to Melly. Second chance shot. Here's Hart. Left side, Redick. The pass to Hayes. Back to Redick. No good on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jones, the pass to Gutteridge. Memphis moving that ball around. Holiday brings the double team. Here's Anderson. Rebounded by Hart. Pelicans leading by 4. Outside, Redick. Back to Hart. Pass to Redick. On the wing, Holiday. It's stolen. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Here's Jones. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Jones. Here's Clark. The kick out to Anderson. Jackson looking it over. Dishes it to Clark. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. Morris checked in for New Orleans. And so it's New Orleans with it. They lead by 4. Outside, Ball. To the paint. It's intercepted. Fast break, Memphis. Jones is running. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Jones.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Moore dishes to Hayes. Outside, Ball. And Hayes kicks to Hart. Outside, Ball. 5 to shoot. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Alonzo Ball, we know, prefers to set up his teammates and also play stifling defense. What we'd love to see is more consistency in scoring the ball.
Jones for 3. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pelicans ahead, up by 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They've got a 3-point lead. That's all for now.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. Here's Morant. Favors trying to break free. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Williamson finds Ball. Back to Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one.
And starting really from when he was born, Williamson has been slated for greatness.
Well, when your parents name you after Mount Zion, which is the highest point in ancient Jerusalem, there might be some blessings coming your way.
Ingram passes to Favors. Williamson outside. Ingram dishes to Favors. Kicks it out to Williamson. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Morant left side. Up top, Valanciunas. There's the dish to Morant. To the inside. And stolen by Williamson. And now the Pelicans on the break. Finished off the break. Williamson's got 12 points in the game.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Ball with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Winslow against Ingram. And the layup is good. Ingram's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pelicans.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Grant, the shot will not fall. Great D that time from Favors. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Ingram passes the ball. Out to Ingram. Feeds it to Williamson. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Ingram finds Favors. Shot clock at 6. Lobs it up for Favors. Morant with the steal. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Brooks from outside. Gets the rebound. Pass to Winslow. Here's Morant. Here's Jackson. Back to Winslow. Morant against Favors. 5 on the clock. They shoot again. And Derek Favors pulls it down. Favors has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Stolen by Jackson. And it's Memphis on the break. They need this one. And it's Morant missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Stolen by Brooks. Morant with it. Favors picks him up. And that one's good. Morant.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
It's Ingram on the wing. To the middle. Here's Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Pass to Jackson. Ring shot on the way. Ingram with the steal. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. Oh, the power on that throw down.
Unreal.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And we've reached the end of the third. Pelicans lead by 5. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Jackson. He's out there with J.J. Redick. Okafor out there with Hart. And it's Melly in at the 4 slot.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
He gets it in there. Okafor's got his first bucket of the night.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Anderson passes to Valanciunas. And Okafor with the block. And he's able to get it back. And Valanciunas kicks to Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Redick is in the corner. Launches it. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Valanciunas passes to Gutterich. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Hayes, he's checked in for Nicolo Melli. That one drops. He ties it up. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Ripped away. Gutterich, the pass to Clark, and they take the lead. Clark's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Will it go? And that one, good. Okafor's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Valanciunas, and staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
Redick passes to Okafor. Down low. New Orleans moving it around. And it's Hayes in the corner. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That is his first foul of the game. Morant, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. The Pelicans also changing it up. Williamson is checked in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Ingram in for Josh Hart. And here's the break. Morant passes to Clark. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Okafor, high post. Inside. Redick finds Okafor. Williamson outside. Back to Okafor. Outside for Redick. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Ingram over Valanciunas. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And they made Ingram fight for that one, but he's not afraid to get physical. This is a good sign.
So for the Pelicans, Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Holiday comes in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Jackson kicks to Morant. Holiday against Brooks. It's Morant with the drop. And then Morant slams it in.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Back to Ball. Outside Holiday. And Favors kicks the Ball. Holiday the pass to Williamson. Now here's Ball. Loads it up for Williamson. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Pelicans making a change here. Redick is checked in. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Brooks outside. From downtown, the shot misses. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Here's Holiday. And the rejection by Jackson. Stolen by Holiday. Redick with it. He's picked up by Morant. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. Melli is checked in for the Pelicans. Ingram dishes to Holiday. The feed to Favors. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Favors. Outside Holiday. Clock at 6. It's tipped. Favors against Morant. Lets it go from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
Oh, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Redick finds Favors. Holiday left side. Outside, Redick. Favors trying to break free. Yes!
Those are shots J.J. Redick loves to take, oozing with confidence. That goes.
Winslow wide open. He fires. So it's Memphis picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to 2K Sports. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. Last season, early injuries held the Pelicans back.
There is a lot of character on that team. David, thank you. And the starting group for the Spurs. Trey Lyles out there at DeRozan. Then there's Murray. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Forbes in at the 2. And for the Pelicans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point. Now, here's Ball. Ingram passes to Favors. Over Aldridge. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling Favors.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Out to DeRozan, and Forbes has it in the corner. DeRozan surveying the D. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
You know, they'll put the ball in DeRozan's hands and run the pick and roll all day long. He's phenomenal at getting good shots in that set.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Here's Murray. The Pelicans make their last shot. Got that one up quick.
You know, he's really capable from the mid-range, and I think the more Murray shoots from there, the more of a threat he'll be, and the more well-rounded offensively he'll be.
Now, here's Ball. Now here's Ingram. Over in the corner, Williamson. Just 5 to shoot. Williamson double team. Out to Ingram. Shoots over DeRozan. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Great with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan. It helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Here's DeRozan. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Shoots over Ingram. DeRozan's shot is off.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Back to Holiday. Loads it up for Williamson.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Murray against Ball, and stolen by Williamson. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. That's tipped, and he recovers it. Back to Favors. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Just 5 on the clock. Ingram against DeRozan, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Gotta like seeing Ingram get going down underneath the rim. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And so it's New Orleans with it. After the basket by San Antonio. Bounce pass from Favors. Ingram kicks to Favors. Back to Ingram. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Here's DeRozan, following the score by DeJounte Murray. Pulls up, high post, and it's San Antonio with another. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for New Orleans. Right side Favors. Left side, Ball. Holiday finds Ball. Williamson outside. It's Ingram on the wing. Pass to Favors. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Favors got 6.
And Favors very reliable around the rim. Can get it done over either shoulder.
Shot, high post. Murray, good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Ball, the pass to Favors. Outside Holiday. It's Ingram on the wing. Now the feed to Favors. Can't connect from short range.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Here's Favors. No good on the last second attempt there. It's a tie game in New Orleans. And we'll be... We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some...
Being able to go through adversity and come out.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Pelicans' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Pelican 5 right now. J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then there's Hayes, and it's Hart in at the 3. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Here's Hayes, and the layup's good off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Mills passes to Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, Pirtle is a guy that plays with a lot of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself. Accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Okafor's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Bellinelli's checked in. Now here's Jackson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. New Orleans moving it around. To the inside. Pirtle with the steal. Pass to Gay.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
To the middle to stop the run. Pass to Melly. Redick is in the corner. Passes it to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Here's Melly. Second shot opportunity. Now the pass to Okafor. Here's Hart. Bellinelli is covering to the paint. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Drew Holiday is checked in for Jackson. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for the Spurs. DeRozan comes in for Patty Mills. And here's White. Over Redick. And it's White missing. Pelicans trail by 9. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Melly, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against San Antonio. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
You know, one other thing that's clear is how well they're burying their jump shots here in the early going.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans. Lonzo Ball comes in for J.J. Redick. Count it.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here is Holiday. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Down low. Here's Okafor. Back to Ingram. Outside, Ball. Feeds to Okafor. Out to Ingram. Shoots over DeRozan. And the Pelicans miss again. Spurs leading by 9. Here's Walker. DeRozan trying to get open. And it's Walker that time on the assist by Aldridge.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Ball, the pass to Okafor. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Well, I tell you, when Okafor sees a wide open teammate, he really zips the ball over to set him up for a clean look at the bucket.
Murray outside. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Zion Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. San Antonio also making some changes. Medu, he's checked in for Gay. Bryn Forbes comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Forbes kicks to Mills. Outside, Walker. That one drops for him. Walker's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't have it.
What amazes me about watching Williamson, his lift into the air, it's so effortless.
Walker in the post. No good from 11 feet. And so it's San Antonio.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. DeJounte Murray had no problems getting going. He had 8 points, and that'll about do it.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been quite a game for DeJounte Murray.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Jakob Poeltl up there with Rudy Gay. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Mills, and it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot. Good on the shot. And it's 8 points for DeMar DeRozan.
You know, one of the biggest fears when you face a team like this with DeRozan is his ability to run the floor. And when he does that, he can hurt you on the break.
Favors, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Reddick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Forbes can't get it to go. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. And Reddick kicks to Williamson. And it's Gay with the rebound.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Back to Forbes. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Pelicans trail by 11. Back to Favors. A slam dunk by Favors.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
Here's Forbes. The dish now to Gay. And stolen by Williamson. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. And the dunk by Williamson.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And he makes that one. Mills has got 5.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Here's Favors. Rebounded by the Spurs. Mills with it. He has 5. Now DeRozan. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Back to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field. Sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting.
Now here's Mills. Pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Spurs leading by 9. Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Boy, dictating the action. That's what Forbes does here on the drive. And that's what I tell him to keep doing.
Right side Jackson. Here's Hart. DeRozan defending. Hart the pass to Reddick. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Mills with it. Favors picks him up. And Mills kicks to Pirtle. Jackson against DeRozan. Back to Pirtle. And the layup falls. Pirtle's got 8 points.
Really amazing body control by Pirtle. Just taking the hit head on and finishing through the contact. I love it.
Outside for Jackson. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the dunk by Williamson.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
And so it's San Antonio. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. He's out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Loads it up for Williamson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Sion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Murray surveying the D. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Hayes. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. Yep, it counts. Williamson's got 4 this quarter.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Murray against Ball. Murray the pass to Medu. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Ingram left side. Outside Holiday. He feeds it to Hayes. Some solid defense from Aldridge. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They've held a 12-point lead early. Here's Medu. Murray left side. Aldridge kicks to Murray. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 11.
Boy, Aldridge using those long arms of his to corral that offensive rebound.
Ball feeling it out a bit. And Hayes throws it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Aldridge passes to Medu. Back to Aldridge. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
The defense has to be smarter in how they guard Aldridge. He's very creative on offense.
New Orleans making some changes here. Melly is checked in for Williamson. E'Twaun Moore comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. Rudy Gay's checked in for San Antonio. Hayes dishes to Ingram. San Antonio with the rebound. Aldridge has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Gay passes to Walker. Spurs passing it around. And that one drops for him. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's foul number 2 for him. Josh Hart, he's checked in for New Orleans. Redick comes in for Frank Jackson. Then for the Spurs, Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Lyle comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's DeRozan in for White. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Hayes.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his 3-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime.
Here's Murray. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Spurs.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
Well, the subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jakob Poeltl.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop, energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Reddick from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Murray with it. Outside DeRozan. There's the three. Off the mark. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Terrific look at the city. And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Kevin, thanks very much.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Trey Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Forbes in at the 2. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Now here's Jackson. Shoots over Lyles. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
Winslow against Lyles. They get a hand on it. Here's Morant. And he comes up with the deuce.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Here is Forbes. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Morant surveying the D. Winslow kicks to Morant. Six to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here.
Now, what a pass from Morant. I mean, he does a terrific job staying alert and seeking those opportunities.
Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Murray against Morant. Murray, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Winslow. Brooks, left side. Kicks to Jackson. The putback and staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebounder. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
Here's Murray. Passes it to Aldridge. Spurs passing it around. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark.
Oh, he delivers that with
I can't believe
force.
it. I cannot believe that.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Brooks outside. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
You got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
The pass to Murray. Out to the right wing. All alone. Aldridge. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And finished off by Morant.
Okay. Look at Morant flexing a little muscle right there, showing off his athletic ability right in their faces.
Morant against Murray. Here's Lyles. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Valanciunas. Outside Jackson. Morant outside. Here's Valanciunas. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Oh, you see how focused Valanciunas is? When he's got this positioning, he's determined to score.
And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That's his first foul. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Mills with it, working on Jones. Mills passes to Pirtle. Offensive rebound. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds thanks to his amazing timing, especially when the D fails to box him out.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Spurs lead by 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
But it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
You've got Brandon Clark. Tyus Jones out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Melton in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Jones, the pass to Clark. Back to Jones. He kicks it to Anderson. Pass to Jones. It's stolen by Bellinelli. It's White on the wing. Here's Pirtle. Out to White. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And if you're going to foul Pirtle, you have to make sure you really whack him. He's remarkable about finishing through the contact.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for the Spurs. And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. They trail by 7. Crafty move. Back to Clark. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by White. The finish. They get it back. Gay dishes to Mills. And the shot goes down.
Oh, the selflessness of Gay. Someone who is always looking to dish the rock to these guys.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. To the paint. Pirtle with the steal. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. For San Antonio, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Passes it to Melton. They need this. That shot is off. White with the defensive effort. DeRozan passes to Pirtle. Shot from free throw range. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Oh, and if you were the defense, you have to be right in the jersey of Gay. A knockdown threat on the catch and shoot.
Clark dishes to Anderson. Back to Clark. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. And that one falls for Clark. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, there were more rumors that the Grizzlies' ownership were exploring relocation. Now the lease at FedEx Forum runs through 2027. Substantial penalties for breaking it early. But playing in a small market with the financial challenges the league has seen of late, that wouldn't necessarily preclude a move someday down the road. Guys?
Hopefully they can stay put. Thanks, D.A.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Jones. Clark outside. Dishes to Jackson. Shoots over to Rosen. Jackson can't get that one to fall. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 16-7 run. And it's White missing.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding how to send shots.
Jackson passes to Melton. Back to Jackson. The kick out to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Spurs. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Come on, you can't allow Gay to get comfortable from beyond the arc. He really stretches the D when he's nailing that long ball.
And the basket is good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pirtle inside. Jackson on him. Pirtle kicks to Mills. Lets the three fly. And it's Melton with the rebound. There's the triple. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that should do it.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game from Jakob Pirtle in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
On the court for San Antonio, we've got Medu, also LaMarcus Aldridge out. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Back to Brooks. Right side Jackson. And stolen by Murray. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Forbes. Over Jackson. And that one's good by Aldridge. Aldridge has got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Clark for 3. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Forbes can't get it to go. And for Memphis, they're shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Brooks dishes to Morant. To the left wing, Clark kicks to Brooks. 4 on the clock. Memphis moving it around. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
Aldridge, the pass to Forbes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Ray, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
You know, not the typical Spurs-type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Trey Lyles checked in for Medu, and it's Bellinelli in for Lonnie Walker. Here's Murray up on top, guarded by Morant, and yes, it's good. Murray's got his second bucket.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him, and let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Morant with it, picked up by Aldridge. And there's the pass to Gutterich. Valanciunas in the high post. Out to Brooks. Morant outside.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here is Forbes. He has 6. Pass to Lyles. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Murray, no good.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Fires the 3. Here's Valanciunas out to Brooks. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
I love seeing Brooks take these quick shots. I mean, he's skilled at realizing when he has room to get them off.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. And he says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, D.A. Thank you. Brooks dishes to Winslow. Brooks outside. The 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Murray surveying the D. Pass to Bellinelli. The Trey. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Winslow finds Morant for 3. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lyles passes to Aldridge. And here is Murray. Got a piece of it. And so it's San Antonio with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back to the action after this word. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Jones. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Justice Winslow. And it's Melton in at the 2-guard spot. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Shot clock at 5. There's Winslow. And Valanciunas kicks to Winslow. Anderson against Gay. Goes back up, and the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Anderson.
Oh, man, the coaching staff wants Anderson to be aggressive. They know he can hit this shot when he's given a chance.
Now here's Mills. Out to White. The dish to Pirtle. Nice move. The shot, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Now Valanciunas. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that.
They could use a bucket. Good. 7 points for Rudy Gay.
Oh, and the wily athleticism of Gay helps him in these situations. Just so clever at finding ways to bury shots against defenders.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Valanciunas passes to Jones. Over Mills. Winslow finds Jones. Now here's Valanciunas. Nice move. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
The closer Valanciunas gets, the more dangerous he is, which is why he looks to score from there.
Up top, Mills, defended by Jones. Mills with it, working on Jones. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Shoots over Winslow, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Spurs lead by 12.
And this has really always been a staple of his game. You see how confident DeRozan is with that mid-range.
Passes it to Jones. And no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. At one point, they led by 16. And an intentional foul right there. Some changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Dylan Brooks comes in for Jones. And it's John Morant in for DeAnthony Melton. San Antonio also making some changes. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Purdy. Lonnie Walker comes in for Derek White. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Patty Mills.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Spurs.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jakob Poeltl.
Well, he had a hand in just about everything they did tonight. I mean, he just didn't take a single possession off on either end. He was the complete package.
Aldridge finds Gay from about 19 feet and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Brooks against DeRozan. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Nobody near Gay. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. the Mississippi River, and the sky lineup and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for New Orleans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5 spot.
Smart play, signs of Zion Williamson picking up what it is that's going on out there and being efficient. He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here is Holiday. Now here's Williamson. And then Favors with the dunk.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it.
Here's Morant. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low. And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that #2 overall pick. That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Brooks from outside. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. The Pelicans have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Back to Williamson. Pass to Favors. He feeds it to Williamson. The kick out to Holiday. 6 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Favors can't get it to go. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
Here is Favors. Following the basket by Ja Morant. Stolen by Jackson. Morant against Ball, and that one's good. Morant's got 6. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for New Orleans. And another turnover here by New Orleans. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. And finished off by Morant.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Outside, Redick. Breaking New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Hayes, out left to the wing. Outside, Redick. To stop the run. Just 5 to shoot. And the Pelicans miss again. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. Jones, no one around him. Off target from outside. Pelicans trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Jackson misses. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Anderson finds Jones. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
It's stolen by Jones. Stolen by Jackson. Melli passes to Hayes. Left side, Redick. To the middle. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Jones. Clark dishes to Anderson. Back to Clark. Memphis moving it around. Jones for three. Rebounded by Hart. The Pelicans trail. Outside, Redick. Inside. Here's Melly. 4 seconds left. And Hayes throws it down.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Grizzlies leading by 4. And the And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for New Orleans right now, Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Zion at the 4 with Okafor at the 5. And it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's eye.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Williamson kicks to Hart. There's the pass to Okafor. Back to Hart. Clock at 4. To the inside. Here's Williamson. Again, the Pelicans score.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Outside, Jones. And the Grizzlies get it back. Anderson passes to Valanciunas. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Here's Jones. Finished off the break. Jones has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. Williamson against Clark. And here in the 2nd quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. The dish to Valanciunas. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. Here's Valanciunas in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Williamson, the pass to Redick. Here's Hart, defended by Anderson. To end the run, Okafor trying to get open. Hart, no good. Memphis leading by 12.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
Jones for 3, bangs home the trifecta. Jones has got 7 points in the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Here's Holiday, and the rejection by Valanciunas. Melton passes to Clark. 54 seconds left in the first half of the game. And it's good for 2. Valanciunas has got 8 here in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pelicans trail by 17. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Holiday dishes to Okafor. Redick surveying the D. Back to Okafor. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Poked away and stolen by Redick.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some hope.
Clark outside. That's tipped. Shot from the wing. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so that's the end of the first half. Grizzlies. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They never put themselves in too much danger. 4 points. And that's a wrap.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Pass to Favors. Ball feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. Favors trying to break free. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It goes on Justice Winslow. Melly is checked in for the Pelicans. Etuan Moore comes in for Drew Holiday. That's good from Ball. But Greg, with your son getting drafted, you join the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. You know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. To the paint. Here's Favors. Second chance shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one's on Morant.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling Favors.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Morant against Ball. Jackson. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Morant.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Right side Favors. Back to Moore. Outside Ball. 5 to shoot. Here's Favors. The Grizzlies pull it in. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Winslow kicks to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Morant against Ball. Morant passes to Brooks. High arcing shot. Favors with the rebound. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Both free throws good from Morant.
Showing natural leadership skills, Morant has developed great rapport with his teammates.
Some changes for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes is checked in for Melly. And it's Jackson in for Moore. The Grizzlies also making a change. Gutterich is checked in. Jackson kicks the ball. Right wing. Got a piece of it. Favors dishes the ball. The shot missing. Nice D from Brooks. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. The Pelicans have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker with the break. Ball with the bucket.
It was so hard to knock Lonzo Ball off his center of gravity. That time, a good job of keeping his composure around the challenge.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
New Orleans making a switch here. Holiday's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Brooks. And they double up Jackson. Clark into the lane. Lays it up off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And the rejection by Jackson. No good from Clark. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Favors passes to Hayes. Favors inside, guarded by Jackson. Clock at 6. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And here comes Jackson, leading the fast break. Those 3-pointers off the mark. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
2 shots.
And so Jackson nails both of them. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Gutterich, the pass to Morant. And here's Jackson. He's covered by Favors. And the dunk by Jackson.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
The feed to Favors. Out to Ingram. Over Anderson. Can't connect. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their run. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. Well, you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Jackson. He's out there with Okafor. Then it's Holiday, and it's Ingram in at the 3. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Morant with a wide open look. Hits the 3-point bomb. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
And this is a shot Morant can drill. If you're not out on him, he's willing to make you pay.
Okafor, the pass to Ingram. Anderson with the block. And he's able to get it back. Outside for Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. And now the Grizzlies fast break. Jackson passes to Clark. Out to the right wing. To the middle. Morant finds Clark. Now Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Nice poise from Morant, assessing the situation and then the ability to come through under pressure.
Passes it to Okafor. And it's in there.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And that's miscue number 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've been doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Valanciunas is checked in for Memphis. Dillon Brooks comes in for Anderson. Redick against Brooks.
Yeah, Redick more than happy to get off the ball that time and spot the open man.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Brooks with no one around. Off target with his 3.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Redick passes to Melly. And it's ball in the corner. Now here's Redick. He's covered closely. Here's Melly. No good that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Gutteridge for the pass to Valanciunas. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Brooks dishes to Valanciunas. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Williamson. Oh, jams it right over Valanciunas. Wow.
Signs of Zion being able to carry both loads on both ends, offensively and defensively.
Up top, Morant. He's covered by Ball. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
To the right side. Melly passes to Williamson. And the rejection by Jackson.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Memphis.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Valanciunas.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
And a wide open look for Valanciunas. And the 3 off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Hart kicks to Redick. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Melly. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
And that one misses. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And he's good on the second.
And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
Yeah, I feel like it's settling in, and a change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
Both free throws good from Jackson. Here's Jones. Pass to Winslow. This one for 3. Rebound by Alexander Walker. And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Winslow dishes to Jones. Lets it go with the three. Off on that one. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty... And the starting lineups have concluded. So just welcome, everyone. Thanks for... Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ball and Holiday combined at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in its small forward. And for the Spurs, Aldridge out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. Now here's Murray. Aldridge, the pass to Murray. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Here's Ingram, 4 on the shot clock. And stolen by Aldridge. DeRozan against Ingram. DeRozan's shot is off.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Now here's Murray following the miss by DeRozan. And the pass to Lyles. Murray outside. 5 on the clock. Banked in off the glass.
Tell you what, guys, you got to be more aware of Murray there. When he's aggressive like that, he can cause problems.
Ball, the pass to Favors. Kicks it out to Williamson. Favors inside. Aldridge on him. Outside Holiday. Back to Favors. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
When Aldridge is in the neighborhood, you've got to be careful shooting it. I mean, proving there that he's capable of blocking shots.
DeRozan dishes to Aldridge. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. Knocked loose. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And it's Favors that time on the assist by Holiday.
And the contact doesn't shake Favors. He just outworks the defense and finishes strong.
And Murray, here we go. He dishes it to Aldridge. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Holiday with it, now guarded by Murray. New Orleans moving the ball around. On the wing, Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Ingram attacking. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. In transition, here comes San Antonio. It's good. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Passes to Aldridge. He kicks to DeRozan. Over ball. And it's DeRozan missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Williamson on the follow.
And Williamson doesn't let up, consistently in attack mode. Love his rabid intensity on the backboard.
Murray, no good. So Favors will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Down low. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Rudy Gay's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. The Pelicans also changing it up. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Redick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Ball. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Williamson outside. Tie game in San Antonio. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Redick and Ingram fill out the perimeter. Then it's Jackson Hayes. Then there's Jackson, and it's Melly in at the four-man position.
Hey, and White is a fighter now. When he's close inside, he's committed to going aggressively to the rack. And if he doesn't score, he at least is going to draw the foul.
Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Outside, Redick. And Pirtle sends it back.
And Pirtle deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
And Redick kicks to Hayes. On the wing, Jackson, covered by Mills. Redick for three.
They are really struggling from the floor.
That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2.
And Jakob Poeltl, he's carved himself a good chunk of rotation minutes with how he's played.
Yeah, I love his game. I like his agility. I like his hands, his touch. I mean, he's a big, mobile guy. I think he's gotten to a good spot where he's dangerous in pick and roll action now too, Greg. A solid defender. A guy like that is always going to find minutes.
Melly passes to Ingram. Outside for Jackson. Inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Spurs leading by 4. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Walker goes in. That one goes. Count it. Walker's got his first points of the game.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now an update on DeMar DeRozan from David Aldridge. Dave, what'd you find out?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for San Antonio. He's got an injury to his elbow, specifically his elbow joint, and it looks like it's a pinched nerve.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Jackson passes to Hayes. To the middle. Here's Ingram. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Gotta like seeing Ingram get going down underneath the rim. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Pass to White. There's a minute 47 left in the first half. Hurdle finds Mills. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mills has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Reddick surveying the D. Hayes with it. Hurdle's there. Hayes the pass to Ingram. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Mills dishes to Pirtle. 1:02 left here in the second. Mills with it. Jackson on him. Mills passes to Pirtle. Pelicans with the rebound. Outside Jackson. Gay with the block.
Gay using his reach and bounce to perfection to block the shot.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Pirtle. DeRozan comes in for Lonnie Walker. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Derek White. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Patty Mills. Spurs leading by 7. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the half. Count that one.
I think making this a more consistent part of his game. Murray, nice to see him knock it down from there.
Williamson finds ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
That'll do it for the first half. Spurs out.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on left. And that'll do it.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know,
That
Kawhi's
is.
got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Lyles out there with DeRozan. Then there's Murray. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. That's the San Antonio 5. Murray, no good. Pelicans trail by 8 to the paint. And here we go. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
Jackson against Murray. Kicks it to Aldridge. And stolen by Williamson. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Holiday with the ball.
Great speed.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. They trail by 7. Pass to Favors. Williamson outside. Outside, Ball. Back to Williamson. Ball up top. New Orleans moving it around. Clock at 4. Here's Hart. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
White against Holiday. And White kicks to DeRozan. To the inside. Aldridge finds DeRozan. Another shot, and it's laid up and in by Aldridge. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of activity on the offensive glass that makes Aldridge special.
Holiday against White. Outside Holiday. To the paint. And stolen by Aldridge. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. And good that time. And it's a 7-point San Antonio lead.
You know, guys, I look at DeMar DeRozan, and I think he's one of the very best at making tough shots. I mean, the defense is draped all over him, and he still finds a way to get it up and down.
There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Holiday attacking. Kicks it out to Williamson. Just 2 to shoot. Favors trying to break free. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Holiday.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Gay scanning before. Outside DeRozan. A putback, and it's Aldridge on the follow. Aldridge has got his second basket of the game.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Inside. And Favors kicks to Ball. Back to Favors. 35 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Hart. He feeds it to Favors. A second chance effort, and it's sent back by Aldridge. In transition, here come the Spurs. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, you throw it his way, and DeRozan's going to capitalize. When he takes off, he's looking to throw it down with no hesitation.
Here's Hart. Feeds to Holiday. Back to Hart. There's Ball with the 3, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's San Antonio ahead by. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So the Pelican 5 right now. Zion at the 4 with Okafor at the 5. Their backcourt, Ball and Reddick. And it's Hart in at the 3 slot. Pelicans trail by 9. The feed to Reddick. It's tipped. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
And the Spurs with possession. Spurs leading by 9. Forbes the pass to Mills. Stolen away. The drive by Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
Up top, Mills. He's covered by Ball. And Mills kicks to Forbes. Here's Pirtle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, I like the way Pirtle uses his 7-foot frame. So skilled in how he earns calls, draws fouls on his way up with the shot.
Some changes for New Orleans. Melly is checked in for Zion Williamson. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jackson in for Ball. Pelicans trail by 8. Jackson down low, covered by Mills. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Spurs?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for San Antonio. The Pelicans shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Jackson down low, covered by Mills. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Jackson. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Jackson against Pirtle. Right side Aldridge. Back to Pirtle. 5 to shoot. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Aldridge has got 3 assists in the game.
Aldridge keeps his head up and his options open. He's a team-oriented guy with a good basketball IQ. Excellent pass.
Okafor. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Forbes. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You know, for a sharpshooter like Forbes, guys, getting points inside can only help him be more effective on the perimeter. It actually add a step to his quickness.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Lonnie Walker. And Murray's subbed in for Patty Mills. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here is Murray. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Murray's got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Down low, got a piece of it. And stolen by Aldridge. Here we go, one-on-one. Pirtle dishes to DeRozan. Elbow shot. Pelicans pull it in, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Pirtle. That is his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Drew Holiday is checked in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Jackson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Spurs making a switch here. Mills is checked in. San Antonio leading by 9. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pirtle inside. Working on Favors. Here's Aldridge. The pass to Mills. Murray for 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Pelicans trail by 9. Ingram passes to Favors. Out to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
For 3, Murray. And no good that time. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Williamson dishes the ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
You know, you look at Ball's size and speed and confidence, very impressive. An exciting prospect who I think has an all-star future.
DeRozan against Ingram. DeRozan passes to Gay. He kicks it to Murray. Now here's Mills. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And so it's the Spurs with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it.